virus has now spread to 12 U.S. states, and the CDC believes we may see the illness spread farther if it happens in your community. The CDC says the outbreak could last for a long time.
Depending on the severity of the outbreak, public health officials say they recommend community action designed to help keep people healthy. Tonight, consumer investigator Steve Sprayshot tells us what steps you might be able to take on your own.
Well, guys, and I say if the virus reaches pandemic proportions, you will have to make some small changes in your ordinary day-to-day lifestyle to help keep yourself from getting infected. So I've compiled a list of 10 steps that you can take to keep you from getting infected. When you're out shopping, use disinfectant wipes to clean the handle of the shopping cart as well as the child seat. When you're out in public and you think you'll be touching contaminated surfaces, use gloves like these to make sure that you're not going to contaminate yourself, too. And keep them on until you're in a place where you know you won't be contaminated again. Before you touch the gas pump, use a paper towel if they supply them, or if not, a disposable glove, so that you can lift the handle up and put it in the tank without touching it, because a lot of people use these. Keep a supply of disposable tissues on hand for sneezing or coughing, because if you sneeze into your elbow, the germs will collect on the cloth and they could be active for up to a week. If you're going to be using a hand sanitizer, make sure it's one that has 60% alcohol or more, because otherwise it won't be effective enough to kill the virus. When you meet somebody like, "Hey, Skip," handshaking is out. Instead, you do a fist bump, an elbow knock, or a slight bow. When you're going inside, never grasp the handle like this. Instead, open the door like that, use your foot or your elbow to keep the door open, and then go inside. When it comes to light switches, elevator buttons, and things like that, don't use your fingertip to turn them on and off. Use your knuckle instead. When it comes to washing your hands, make sure you do it for 10 or 20 seconds in hot water. Not only the palms, but also the tops and in between the fingers, especially if you've been places where other people may have contaminated surfaces. And it might not be such a bad idea to start stocking up on that stuff now. We're talking about those little tissues, gloves, and hand sanitizer. Don't wait until things get critical. It'll be like trying to go to the store in the hours before the blizzard. The shelves will be empty. Working for you, I'm consumer investigator Steve Sprayshot.